My name's Alex Antoniou, and I'm the founder and CEO of Fins Attached, founded in 2010, September of 2010. When I first started diving back in the early 80s and I started exposing my horizons into the ocean and diving in the ocean, I just fell in love with the ocean right away. I mean, the colors, the corals, it was just so spectacular for me. It's just unbelievable, you know, this whole world below the surface that very few people ever get to experience. It was just an amazing experience. And then I started to learn more about the marine life, and I was particularly intrigued with sharks, and people would tell me about sharks and how dangerous they were and how you need to watch out for them. And then I would start diving and I'd be looking for sharks. I wanted to see sharks, but there were no sharks around. I'm like, what's all the fuss about? You know, what's everyone talking about that I should be cautious about sharks when there weren't even any around, right? And then I started learning about the largest shark, or the largest fish in the ocean, the whale shark, and I'm like, wow, looks just like an amazing animal. I want to see these. I want to see these whale sharks. So I started to research where I could go to find whale sharks. And one place that came up was off the island of Utila, which is one of the Bay Islands of Honduras. So I went to Utila in search of the whale shark. And lo and behold, the first time I went down there, we saw whale sharks. And it was like, what an amazing animal. The way they would just swim so gracefully in the water, and then they come to the surface with their mouths open, like sucking action, sucking in all those tiny little bait fish and krill and plankton. It was just an incredible experience. And then from there, it just kind of snowballed for me when it came to getting involved in shark research and conservation efforts. It was just an unbelievable journey. It's been an unbelievable journey as the journey continues. And I just, when I saw the whale shark and I started to learn more about sharks and I started to see what was going on with sharks, the plight of sharks, it was just, what is going on with this? I'm like, what is this shark fin soup that I'm reading about? Why are these sharks getting finned and killed just for their fins to satisfy this growing demand for shark fins? This was in the 80s when the demand was beginning to skyrocket with the boom of the middle class of the Asian community. And I'm like, I've got to do something about this. Sharks are the incredible apex predators that maintain the balance in the marine ecosystem, and they were disappearing at alarming rates, and they continue to disappear at alarming rates. But I felt compelled from day one that I had to get involved, I had to do something, I had to make a positive difference to try and save these animals from becoming extinct.